Take a minute and think about how animals and plants grow. What do they need to survive? Animals and plants cover the Earth's surface, and in order to survive, they rely on Earth materials, which are the main components that make up the outer crust of the Earth. These four materials include minerals, rocks, soil, and water. Minerals are naturally occurring inorganic solids that have a crystalline structure and definite chemical composition. Rocks are naturally formed aggregates of minerals or mineral-like substances. Rocks can be made up of one type of mineral, several minerals, or no minerals at all. Soil is a mixture of decomposed organic matter and broken down rocks and minerals. Soil also contains important pore spaces that allow water and air to circulate. The final material is water, which is a clear, colorless, odorless, and tasteless liquid comprised of hydrogen and oxygen. The majority of water on Earth is in the form of salt water, and a small amount is fresh water. All four materials are very important alone, but together they are even more impressive. They interact with each other, and the combinations of these materials are what make life on Earth possible. Now that we know what Earth materials are, let's look at how they help to sustain plant life. If I wanted to grow a plant, I would first dig a hole in the ground, then plant some seeds, and water the seeds so they grow. During this process, I would be digging in soil. The soil is where the seeds are planted and what plants grow out of. Most types of plants cannot survive without soil to grow in. Soil not only provides the material to grow in, but also transports nutrients and water to the roots of the plant. Plants need to absorb these nutrients and water in order to grow. Minerals found in the soil, such as calcium, copper, and iron, are also absorbed by the plant and are important for plant growth and structure. The rocks within soil are also very important to plants. Many plants wrap their roots around rocks in the soil, which helps anchor them in place. The rocks keep plants secure and stable. Earth materials also help sustain animal life on the planet. All animals rely on water for survival. Water is essential because it helps bodies function properly. It helps regulate body temperature, keep organs hydrated, and transport oxygen, nutrients, and waste. Water is even more important to some animals that rely on it for habitat. Animals that live in lakes, streams, and oceans need water inside their body and outside to survive. Small amounts of certain minerals are also essential to the proper functioning of animal bodies. Minerals such as zinc and copper are involved in reproduction and the immune system. While water and minerals help sustain the physical body of animals, rocks and soil are more important in terms of their environment. Rocks and soil make up the majority of land that animals live on and are the base components of any habitat. Water, minerals, rocks, and soil also indirectly help sustain animal life by helping sustain plant life. Almost all animals rely on plants for food or consume other animals that rely on plants. By these materials sustaining plant life, they are then making animal life possible as well. Without plants, most animals would not be able to survive. Now, let's review Earth materials and how they help sustain plant and animal life. The four natural Earth materials are minerals, rocks, soil, and water. Minerals are naturally occurring inorganic solids that have a crystalline structure and definite chemical composition. Rocks are naturally formed aggregates of minerals or mineral-like substances. Soil is a mixture of decomposed organic matter and broken down rocks and minerals. The final material is water, which is a clear, colorless, odorless, and tasteless liquid, which is comprised of hydrogen and oxygen. Plants and animals rely on these materials in a variety of ways. Plants grow out of soil and rely on it to transport water and nutrients, such as minerals, to the plant for proper growth. Rocks are also very important to plants because they help anchor them to the soil and keep them in place. Animals rely on water and minerals to help their bodies function properly. Some animals also rely on water as their habitat. Rocks and soil are essential to sustaining animal life because they are the foundation of all habitats that provide safe shelter for animals. Without these materials, plant and animal life on Earth would not be possible.